Alright, hello all. Welcome back to the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So, today we are going to be clearing I suppose technically two, of the new missions added to this Battle Hardened from the Foe event. Now, unfortunately, they have not touched this, really, since 10th anniversary. I really thought this was going to be the SBR format thing going forward. I guess now it's Union Master. Is what they're updating instead of this. Kind of strange, but I mean, Union Master gives a lot of stones, so I'm not complaining. But anyway, with TDC, Transcendent Dokkan Campaign, they did add 4 new missions to this. Now, admittedly, 2 of these missions are practically one, right? I mean, it's clear without any support items for both of these. And then obviously this is just, it even tells you on the beginning here. Clear with 6, clear with 6. So we're going to do stage 9 here with 6 movie bosses. Obviously go for the no item win. I imagine it should be pretty easy. Now the thing is, with both of these fights, they do have that AoE at the end that could be pretty tough. But as long as we play around everything fine, I think it should work out overall. I don't know, because these are from the 10th anniversary meta, right? So I mean, to be fair, this isn't like the most different from that meta team, but I do think it should work out pretty well, essentially. So we're going to jump in here. We'll see how it goes. I imagine it should be mostly pretty easy to get this win. I mean, if not, I'll be very surprised. Okay, I'll just rotate Wrath Broly over here. Well, I could rotate Golden Frieza and then rotate Super Easy Broly, actually. I'll do that instead. Is there any interest going to play here? I forget. Okay, I thought maybe Tech Broly's might have played. Oh, well that's... Okay, well, I'll take that, I guess. So, Beerus and Whis are probably going to just, die this turn. Probably. I don't know for certain, but we have the support from both Brolys, which is 86% phase 1. And then Tech Broly's even giving 20% crit chance, so I should more or less be doing guaranteed crit with how many attacks are in slot 1 there. Although, to be fair, I've had a turn where I had 90% crit on Tech Golden Frieza, and he missed his 2 supers, and then I got a hidden potential additional, and it was a normal. Yeah, okay, so... Jesus Christ, okay. Although, these usually... Does this one have 2 phases, though? That is the thing with Battle Heart. Yeah, it does, okay. It's been a while since I've jumped into this. Okay, well, if Tech Golden Frieza is doing that shit, this is going to be very, very easy. Honestly, I mean, if I can get away with doing that... Although, to be fair... Yeah, let me just use his taunt. I might as well. Obviously, there's not as many attacks, but this is even the friend one, this rainbow. And we also have, Golden Frieza right here, giving him the huge links. So he'll probably honestly even hit harder than the other one. Well, this might be extremely easy. I did not really think about how easy this might be. See, and that's the thing with Golden Frieza. I don't know. I mean, obviously he could have been defensively a bit better. And, there's a question of if he'll age well. I think no matter what, the card itself will age well, because at the end of the day, even once Golden Frieza gets bad, throw him in slot 3, 1 turn, right? And on a super class setup, mind you. And, he comes back around as Gogeta, right? And Gogeta, I mean, as long as you're getting him the orbs, I mean, he can get guaranteed dodge. And even if he doesn't have guaranteed dodge, you can get 95, 90, 85, 80, you can get a lot of dodge on it. So I don't think it's... At least the Gogeta portion should be able to stay in the meta for quite a while. And I don't know, I really like this character. I see a lot of people kind of dog on them. Now, they're obviously not as good as I initially thought. When everyone saw their details for the first time, they're like, oh my god. Oh god, 70% damage reduction, what? I do think he's probably. I mean, initially I was like, oh yeah, he's number one. He's definitely not number one, but he's very crazy. I mean, he's probably. I don't know. I need to sit down and make my top 10, but I just haven't gotten around to it because by the time I was going to get around to it, right, and then we learned that Super 17, the LR, is going to get his EZA, and potentially, I'm not going to say he will be, but potentially he could be pretty crazy. You know, he kind of has a bit of a bad design, so I'm not the most hopeful, but they could make him pretty crazy. And I definitely hope they do. So I'm just gonna wait to make sure I have that LR in there, and then I mean there's a yellow coin LR coming out like a week after that, but I probably won't even get them. And depending on the lead they choose, like it might be hard to run as a friendly. Like thankfully something like TN, right? You could definitely run him as a friendly to sort of showcase. I mean, if we're talking a character like Pycon, though, I mean that's a little harder, right? So I don't know. We'll have to see what they do with the Part 2 LR. I'm honestly starting to think maybe it's probably going to be like a metal Rildo or like Maju. One of the two would be my guess. I would hope it's corroded body and mind buff, but I don't know. Something tells me it's not gonna be. You know, I did want to show like both of the Brolys, really just stomping stuff, but honestly, I mean, if Tech Golden Frieza is just gonna absolutely annihilate, you know, maybe I just like rotate Wrath Broly. That might be the play, honestly, and then I'll use the taunt on the next turn. And super easy, Broly will be able to clean things up. I would like to show this guy some more, but I mean, if this guy's just like absolutely dominating here, so I might as well take advantage of this. It's gonna be pretty easy to win these. I mean, the meta did change quite a bit. Which, to be fair, they did it like last year too, where halfway through the year they massively changed the level of power between 9th anniversary as well as and then the Tanabata. This year, obviously, was anniversary into the GDC. So I mean, it's not like it's a crazy. Oh, I did not. Okay, hey, can we get a crit, Broly? I might not actually kill because I didn't crit there. Okay, I crit there, and no hidden potential additional. That's unfortunate. I mean, it's not the biggest deal though. We got this guy like. I mean, Wrath Broly's not gonna do that much damage. But he's very low. So we should be able to kill Frieza next turn, obviously, and then. I mean, this is just gonna be very easy. Honestly, I did not really think this was gonna be as easy as it was. Like this wasn't like the most difficult. I don't know. I feel like the 10th anniversary, like it jumped the stats up quite a bit, but I feel like our characters stayed more or less in the level of power. So I don't think it's that tough. I don't know. I didn't find a lot of the content during 10th anniversary to be the most challenging, personally. And then this is just GG here. Well, maybe not. There's a lot of those attacks in slot 2. See, the thing is, I could technically rotate Frieza off and just guarantee the kill, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep him in slot 2 there. Because, I mean, if he got all of those attacks, he would do a shit ton of damage. I mean, he's still going to do a decent bit, but I'd much rather just keep the rotations with the Golden Friezas on them. I mean, if he's going to be demolishing, I might as well. And the guaranteed 2 supers, and, you know, if you get lucky with the hidden potential, obviously does quite a bit of damage, so. And he's just, like, immortal. Yeah, I don't know. This might be. Maybe the movie hero one might be a little tough, but I honestly kind of doubt it, if I'm being completely honest. Like, the movie hero, I mean, we got the gods, right? We have half the power. We have obviously the AGL Gogeta. I suppose, I mean, Tech Golden Frieza would be good there too, obviously. I mean, he wouldn't have his taunt, but he'd still be really good there. I guess Movie Heroes realistically hasn't changed that much since the start of the year, but I still think it'd probably dominate Stage 10. I don't know, we'll have to see once I get to that portion. Well, once I get to that video, rather. Once I get to clearing that challenge, right? I'm not gonna do that one here. We're just doing the movie boss stage 9 here. Okay, it's been forever since I've done this, if I'm being honest. I forget. Is this a 3-phase fight? I think this is a 3-phase fight. I could be wrong, but I really think this is a 3-phase fight, especially because he's like in base right now. You know, then because he needs to transform. I believe he ends in full power. I don't know. It's been forever since I've taken on this stage. I mean, realistically, it's not been like that long. I did clear. It was the 10th stage, like as GDC was starting. I got so behind on the anniversary content for quite a while. Then I was catching up with like the Dragon Ball Saga Red Zone and everything, and I don't know. I mean, it's technically like a good problem to have, you know, because when there was like Golden Week being kind of shit, you know, I've heard Bronze Week, very nice name for it. I mean, I still had stuff to record. You know, obviously when we were in a dead period, I still had stuff to record. I mean, that's good from that angle. But I don't like to be as behind as I was. So I've done a much better job, like, post-GDC. I mean, I still have a couple of GDC things, the missions left, but more or less, I was actually able to clear everything within the celebration. So I only have a few things that really need to be caught up on. I definitely need to start, like, watching the pace in which I release videos, though. I do like to release as much as can be, but we are starting to enter the slow period of the year, so I do need to make sure. I would like to always have at least one Dokkan uploaded. And sometimes even, you know, I've always uploaded at least, since May 6th of last year, I've uploaded at least one thing every day. Now, I didn't start Dokkan then, right? So it's not like I've uploaded one Dokkan thing every day. I started Dokkan in, like, mid-June. I mean, I've played Dokkan long before that, but I started recording it around then. Yeah, okay, this is at least a 3-phase fight. I figured it probably was. I'll just hold on to judging off the attack order. I'm just gonna hold on to the taunts again. But yeah, I would like to keep uploading at least one Dokkan thing every day. I mean, sometimes I'm gonna miss uploading a Dokkan thing. I will always upload at least one thing today, but sometimes I'll miss a Dokkan. But I wouldn't like. I would like to keep, you know, at least. I don't know. I really like Dokkan. I'm really passionate about Dokkan. I really like. A lot of people seem to like me doing Dokkan, so it's just entering the slow period of the year. I mean, I could probably brainstorm some pretty cool, fun challenges to do, like maybe trying some like mono teams out against some of the harder bosses, like type disadvantaged mono teams or something. I think that could be kind of fun to do, something like that at some point. We'll see if and when I need to get to that point. But right now, I'm trying to grind out the stones, to be honest. You know, I am pretty close to. I want to do the full rotation at once. I have decided I am going to do a full rotation on Baby's Banner. You know, I need one more multi worth of summon points to be able to get a ticket once the banner gets updated. And I mean, who says I'll get lucky off that? But when it does get updated, you know, like Gogeta could be announced, AGL Gogeta. So I would like, you know, to get him, obviously, off of that. I mean, we'll see if I do or not, but just speaking of, even if I don't get him, I mean, there's a lot of Carnival, Yellow Coin, whatever stuff I can use in general. So I still, that banner is going to be very insane value for me. So I'm definitely going to summon on when it comes around, which is November 28th is when it gets updated. Which obviously still quite a while off, but I don't really plan. I guess we'll see what they do with like the crossover time slot from previous years, with heroes no longer having a celebration, because we know the EZAs are still going to happen. I mean, technically, it could literally be as simple as they just do the EZAs and like drop them on the sort of EZA banners, and that's all there is to it. Like, they could definitely go that angle. I mean, that would suck not having any new units in the time slot, but that is something they could do. We just don't know, you know. So we'll have to see once November rolls around. I mean, if there's like a shallot crossover, I mean, that'd be something I would be very interested in summoning on. But I'm not counting on it. I mean, we know how Shueisha, whoever the hell it is, operates, rules with an iron fist. You know, they hate the Dokkan brand, so, well, Dragon Ball in general, but you get my meaning. Okay, well, to me it seems time to use the taunt here. Now, Broly's support is no longer active. And also, this guy can AoE, so I'm actually going to transform him real quick, so let me do that. Okay, so, with that being done, I think this should probably be GG. Golden Frieza should be fine defensively. Obviously, Tech Broly will be fine. And by the time, you know, Tech Golden Frieza at the end there gets to attack, he's going to be hit several times. With being linked next to, you know, AGL Golden Frieza now. Obviously, I don't have support here, but, okay, isn't this the Gigantic Catastrophe? No, this is this is the AoE. Okay, it's a good thing yep. It's a really good thing I fucking transformed him then, because when he took 255,000 as is, if he was in base, I would have died 100%. Now the thing I probably shouldn't have gone for as much Ki with Broly. He does actually get rid of an attack here now. Which means I'm gonna do less damage. I didn't even really think about that till just now. Damn it. Okay, well, I mean, it's not going to be, like, the biggest deal. It's literally one attack, but it'll still make a pretty decent difference. Potentially. I still think we'll kill, honestly, though. I mean, we've done 1.5 health bars already. And I still have 2 guaranteed supers, and I'm going to be fucking crit guaranteed. There's no way. On Golden Frieza, so it should probably still just be GG. And even if it isn't, obviously, I have the taunt next turn as well. So, I don't know, this does not look to be very challenging here. But hey, I will take my 10 stones, you know? Obviously, I'm not using the support item, so we get both those done at the same time. 160 mil, yeah. That's guaranteed crit. That didn't kill, but this one will. And this is 102 mil. And technically, I could even get like a hidden potential. Obviously, I don't need to, though. Okay, so we one-turned Broly at the end there. It's crazy that was a kind of tough fight, and then we just steamroll it here. Man, I don't know. I really like the Golden Frieza Gogeta card. It's so fun. They're like so unique. It can be they're a little weird, but they're so fun. Okay, well, there we go. I mean, that was pretty easy overall, to be honest, but we do get the 10 stones. Obviously, very important to get here. I'm just 7 away now from being able to do the rotation, so I'm gonna end things here so I can jump right into. I don't know if I'm gonna jump into the next battle with a foe or if I'll. I still haven't cleared the 5 required movie bosses. I might do that next. We'll see. But either way, I'm gonna end things here so I can get to grinding, so I can do that rotation. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.